I was gonna ask you, like, talking about crossing over, like, how important is that for you, being a kid that grew up in Riverside and San Bernardino, to like get, maybe get some of that crossover English audience? Like, do you care?
Hell yeah, bro. I mean, I'm Mexican American, so I'm just like you. You were born over here, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So I'm just like you,
Phoenix,
just have a little bit of Mexican roots, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Mexican parents. But we grew up with all that, bro. Here, listening to Lil Wayne, Drake, just everybody. Even Tupac, Biggie, we bumping all that shit.
Right.
So, and we were bumping the Chalino, all the Mexican shit too. So it's just in our culture, and I think it's us, like we got the chains, like we got the swag.
Nah, I mean, it's funny because the first artist I ever got put onto that was kind of younger and doing like the shit y'all are doing is my artist Alexis showed me, and Nathaniel Cano.
Yeah, Nathaniel Cano.
Yeah, like what was that, 4 or 5 years ago?
Yeah.
And he was like in Supreme, and he had like double cups of lean and shit.
Yeah.
But he was singing like
Mexican.
Yeah.
He came from Mexico, and he came over here with us because he got signed to the same label
Right.
as us. And everybody was double fucking Herencia Patrones was double cupping. So
I was like, these fools look like rappers.
Yeah, when he came, he was a little kid. He came over here. That fool he's a talented ass kid, bro. He's killing it right now. But when he came over here, he's more Mexicaned up. When he got over here, he got the swag. You know what I'm saying? The American swag, straight up, because that's what it is.
Yeah.
He got the American swag, and he's seen like Herencia Patrones with the double cups.
Yeah.
He's seen everybody rocking with chains, and he's like, hey, let me get some of those.
These motherfuckers look like rappers.
Yeah, that's what it is, man. I think we got really inspired, bro. The label too, Rancho Humilde, man. Everybody, we all American, so. The label Rancho Humilde started signing Mexican talent because you know what? It's harder to find a Mexican American that does this.
For sure.
And that does it good. It's not too much. It's not
sure.
too much. It's really, like right now, off my top of my head, I only think of Eslabon Armado, Herencia de Patrones, and like Marca Me Pe. That I know that they're like Mexican American, but the rest are all fully Mexican.
Right.
Because they got the better lingo. They're from over there, so.
Yo, I've seen you do like crazy arenas. You did. I mean, I just said you did 2 nights sold out in a row in my hometown of Phoenix. But like, what has been the craziest crowd outside of the United States that you've performed in front of?
Outside of the United States, I mean, we only do right now U.S. and Mexico.
Well, what about in Mexico? Like, what's the craziest show in Mexico?
Craziest show in Mexico? What do you think?
Guatemala, outside.
Now that's another one outside, but I don't think that was the craziest one. That was a festival.
Like, what's the wildest show in Mexico?
One? What's the craziest show we've been to? Like, by crazy you mean by like sold
fucking,
out a bunch of people?
Where you just see like a sea of people, like the craziest shit. Like, 'cause I've been seeing some of the footage. I'm like, man.
I think it was Texcoco, no? Texcoco, it was not the festival, the one we did over there next to Ciudad de Mexico, where it was like a bunch of people on the same, where the little girl got lost. Codiciao opened up. I think that's been the biggest, right, in Mexico, right to this day. But let's say like my own show, we had like 30,000 people in a little place in Mexico, like Mexico City, like an hour away, like an hour and a half.
Just 30,000, just to see you.
Yeah, 30,000 just to see us.
Just see y'all. That's fucking.
But we've been in
crazy.
festivals that has like 60,000 and shit like that.
Jesus, man, I'd be nervous as hell.
I was a little nervous, but they told me, hey, this is more of the hood one, so it was more hood, like 30,000 people literally on the same like level, like no level. You know how arenas got the levels,
yeah, for sure.
Or like a festival type of shit, just the same shit.
I was gonna say, for you, when you all first started going to Mexico and doing live shows, being a kid from here, like, was it like, how surreal was that? Like, I can only imagine, like, you're going to Mexico to perform, people in a whole other country. Obviously you're doing the kind of music, but you're from Southern California originally.
Well, it was actually before even going to Mexico to sing. Like when I went to go visit family, like it was like, oh, here comes a gringo. That's what we say. We're not
call
from
you
here.
The gringo?
Yeah, they call us gringos over there.
Shit.
Us, because we're American.
Right.
And they know, oh, this fool we don't speak
right.
good Spanish, right? They know, they can hear it, like, they can tell, like, this motherfucker, and the way we dress and shit, this motherfucker gringo.
Yeah.
So they call us gringo. And over here they call us wetback, So they say, hey, he ain't from here, you ain't from here, or you ain't from over there. So we in the middle,
For sure.
We get to be whoever we want, bro.